What's that in the world? Welcome to a new episode of the Brandon Janu Show. As you know, I am Brandon Janu. Like always, on all podcast platforms, everywhere, Brandon Janu Show. Social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook, Brandon Janu Show. And of course, social media, oh my God, YouTube channel, Brandon Janu Show. Shout out to everybody that has been subscribing. I hope you guys enjoy this episode, man. It is Life in Times with Music, the debate. Now, last week I did Nas, but tonight I am getting back to the debate. Now tonight is gonna be an album versus album. If you knew anything, if you watched, listened to any of these last episodes I've done on the debate or any of these albums I've done, you know that I've been saying I'm gonna do Ti versus Ludacris, my favorite Ti album versus my favorite Ludacris album, and well, tonight is exactly that. It is King versus Theater of the Mind. Man, oh man, oh man, I'm looking forward to this, man. Y'all already know how I do this. I go down the list, first song versus first song, and I go down the whole list. So this debate is 16 songs. So it could in a tie. I will see how this all plays out. And at the end of it, doesn't matter how many checks the album has. Maybe if an album has just completely more checks, then I probably might go with that album. But if it's close, then I just go off of my preference. And that's just how we're gonna do this. So let's get into it. T.I.'s King versus Ludacris's Theater of the Mind. Let's get into it. So first song of a King is King Back versus the intro to Theater of the Mind. This is easy. King Back. Theater of the Mind's intro isn't really even anything. He's not rapping on it. It's just, kind of just introducing you into the album. But this King Back was one of them songs, and it truly uh, solidified the start of the album. It was really fire, and I loved it. So yeah, King Back. Which brings us to track two, Front Back, featuring UGK versus Undisputed, featuring Floyd Mayweather. Well, kind of with Floyd Mayweather, but featuring Floyd Mayweather. Um, front to back, front of the back, taking a legendary UGK song and turning it into a new generation song at the time. Uh, having Pimp C and Bun B on this song, and this is before Pimp C passed, man. I love Front to Back, dope ass song. I live in Houston, so of course, I know all about, you know, you know, them type of songs, them type of, cars, everything, man. But as much as I love Front to Back, Undisputed, man. With him, Floyd was talking this shit, but Luda was rapping, my nigga, rapping, nigga, going crazy on that song. So definitely, I gotta give it to Undisputed on that, man. Track three, What You Know, what you know about that, what you know versus Wish You Would, featuring T.I. off of the other mind. Wish You Would is fire, dope ass song. But I've always said more I'm more of a fan of the song they did off of Paper Trail, which means I already know. I'm going what you know. Number four, I'm talking to you. Fire fucking song, Lord. Versus One More Drink featuring T Pain. I'm talking to you, my shit. I love that song to death, man. That beat is fire. That beat is fire, man. Versus One More Drink featuring T Pain. That bitch is fucking legendary. I don't think people really understand how fucking legendary that song is. That shit is dope. Like I fuck with I'm talking to you, but One More Drink with T Pain, man. T Pain's resurgence also is kind of giving it some boost. But One More Drink, my shit, man. Track five, Live in the Sky versus Call Up the Homies featuring the Game and Willie North. I fuck with Call Up the Homies. It's about to go down, man. Call Up the Homies. It's about to go down. Woo, that's my shit, man. They all rap their ass off on that, man. But Live in the Sky is literally one of my favorite songs by T.I. Like it was on my top 10 list when I did it. It's one of my favorite songs by T.I. It just yeah. Ride With Me is track six off of King versus Southern Gangster featuring Rick Ross off of Theater of the Mind. I like Ride With Me a little bit more. The beat is fire. I fuck with that song a lot. Um, Why You Wanna is track 7 off of King versus Everybody Hates Chris featuring Chris Rock off of Theater of the Mind. And why you wanna go and do that? Do that. Why you wanna go and do that? Yo, that shit was fire. I remember the video and everything, man. Yeah, but Everybody Hates Chris, my shit, man. I'm sorry, I gotta get into it. What Them Girls Like featuring Chris Brown and Sean Garrett is track 8 off of Theater of the Mind versus Get It is track 8 off of King Back. Off of What Them Girls Like. Track 9, Nasty Girl featuring Plies is off of Theater of the Mind. Well, it's going up against track 9, Top Back, T.I. Top Back. I like my beat down low, down low, down. Manny Fresh killed that beat. Manny Fresh is one of my favorite producers. It's like, yeah, I gotta give it to it. Track 10, I'm Straight featuring Jeezy, Young Jeezy, Snowman, and the Heart of the Streets, BG, Walk 'em On. I'm Straight versus Conjuous featuring Jamie Foxx off of Theater of the Mind. I'm Straight. Are we kidding ourselves? I'm Straight is my shit. That's one of my favorite T.I. songs of all time. I think it was number one on my list when I did the top 10. It's one of my favorite songs. Undertaker is the next song, and that features, I think, Young Dro and Young Buck, if I'm not mistaken. Off of King versus Last of a Dying Breed featuring Lil Wayne off of Theater of the Mind. Last of a Dying Breed. Are we kidding ourselves? Um, Stand Up Guy is track 12 off of King versus MVP. And he the first Southern rapper on a Primo beat. MVP, man. You Know Who is track 13 off of King versus I Do It For Hip Hop featuring Nas and Hove. Fuck, man. I fuck with You Know Who beat, man. Do you know who? Do you know what? Do you know where? Going? They beefing that. Don't you go there now? Every time you do a show, he got kinfolk there. the You Know What? Do you know who? Yo, that's my shit though. But I do it for hip hop. Hove, Nas, Luda, come on, bro. Um, Do the Right Thing featuring Spike Lee and Common. Track 14 off of Theater of the Mind. Versus track 14, Gut Life. I think this features Pharrell, if I'm not mistaken. Um, off of King. Do the Right Thing. I gotta give it to it. Hello is track 15 off of King versus Let's Stay Together off of Theater of the Mind. Let's Stay Together. And Bankhead featuring PSC and Young Dro versus Press the Start button off of Theater of the Mind. Bankhead. Are you kidding me? All right. Let's count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wow. So it is 9-7 Theater of the Mind. That's the check say. But it's close. I didn't know how many songs I fuck with Theater of the Mind. I'm shocked. I thought King would actually take this when it comes to the checks. But yeah, I thought King would take this. All in all, man, both of these artists are Atlanta greatest rappers of all time. Two of the greatest Atlanta rappers of all time. Um, man, whoo shit, damn. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this is actually hard, man. For the first time, man, I'm gonna just go with the checks. I'm gonna go Theater of the Mind. I know, I'm great. I know, I know. I love King, man. I think King is one of T.I.'s best albums that he's ever fucking done. But I also feel like there's a lot more tracks I never really thought of that I would skip on King. When you go down the track list and you look at it, I'm like, yeah, I kind of skipped a lot of these songs because of reasons. Like, I listened to the album full through, but it's also like when I was young, I was just like, nah, I don't really fuck with this. Why You Wanna is such a close one with Everybody Hates Chris that I probably would have given it to it. But Everybody Hates Chris is such a fire fucking song and a beat. And at the time, like I said, the historic point of it, Chris Rock show Everybody Hates Chris was a banger. It was a fire show. So for him to have Chris Rock on the song with him was even crazy and it sold it. So yeah, at the end of it, it just took straight to Theater of the Mind. I did not think Theater of the Mind would win, but Ludacris is one of those dudes in the hip hop game that I think a lot of people don't really understand how legendary he was, like how great he fucking was, and when he had it, he had it. So I'm be honest, I'm very shocked that I gave it to Theater of the Mind my goddamn self, but Theater of the Mind's that shit. I gotta be honest with y'all, man. So Theater of the Mind has it, man. Yeah, Theater of the Mind has it. I give it to Theater of the Mind. But go listen to both albums on all musical platforms everywhere. Uh, Next debate, I'm staying with T.I. and Ludacris, but this time it's gonna be artist versus artist. Can't wait for that. Until next time, man. Hope you guys enjoy that. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Like I said, go listen to Theater of the Mind, go listen to King, go listen to T.I.'s catalog, go listen to Ludacris' catalog on all musical platforms. Until next time, I am Brandon Janu. Theater of the Mind wins 9-7. Peace.